승리의 여신 니케.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Let's get this screen fixed for y'all. Sorry for the late stream. Sometimes it's like that. Just have to do the day job. And sometimes it gets me started later than I would like. What's up, Levelin? Thanks for joining. See you there on YouTube. Today should be a good stream. I think I got the technical issues sorted out with the account review, so I'm planning to do our account review live on stream here from one of the viewers, and that'll be a little bit later on. Of course, we're going to do all of our dailies, and as you can see, I bought the new pass. What's up, Horseblade? Thanks for joining. I was not planning on buying this pass at all, if I'm honest. I'm a big fan of Noise, but I think her costume already looked amazing, her default one. And this one looks really good too, but I didn't really feel like the need to get it. Because, yeah, she already looked good. But I just decided the mission passes were too good of a value proposition to pass up. I've gotten a few of them in the past. I was feeling really low on resources due to that failed pulling session for D, and I was like, oh, I get a lot of tickets, some molds here, plus a spicy Noise costume, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. Yeah. What's up, Eldeweeze? Thanks for joining. I'm also going to try and push some hard campaign. I don't know how far I'll actually be able to make it through, because I try and do a little bit every day. But if we can power up a little bit, you know, maybe we can get a few more levels. I'm nearing the end of the chapter. I don't think we'll be able to complete the chapter. Like that's almost a for sure no. But there's these like 2 raptures that are right across a bridge that I've been stuck on for a little while, and so we're gonna see if we can beat that. So anyway, besides being able to see our lovely Noise here, the other advantage, or the exciting thing about having bought this is that we're going to do some more polls because I have tickets now. My commander level is 209. Yeah. So I'm a day 1 player, so you know, it just kind of happens. Also, hard mode is out, so we'll be going through hard stages of the event and spending some gems there to grind some core dust. The other thing, I still have some requests sitting here, so let me see. I think there were some people that hadn't logged in for a few days. Stealthy, who is in my union, hasn't logged in for a couple days, but not gonna kick him right away. It's okay. We're not like super picky in the union about making you play every single day, except when there's a raid, of course. But hopefully Stealthy won't be offline for too long. But it looks like this coffee guy, who I don't know, has not logged in for a couple days, which means I can remove them from my friends list. Nothing against him, no hard feelings. And I wouldn't even normally like remove someone from my friends list just for 2 days, but I can accept one of these friend requests that someone was trying to add me on stream. So there we go. I have some room now. And I just added, dang, I should have paid attention to that name. Hugh. Yeah, Hugh sent me a friend request just last stream, but I got like several requests and wasn't able to add everyone, so you're in, bro. Horror's Blade is day 1 player 2, but you're only 107 or like 170 to 180. Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess I've just like collected my outposts more. Like honestly, that's all it really does, or all that really affects it. Of course, the further you are, the more resources you'll get from your outposts. So I've probably just like pushed a little harder through content. Speaking of the outpost, let's go ahead and get our advising out of the way as soon as possible. Happy hump day, everybody. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Actually, quick question. Is it Wednesday for all of my viewers, or is it like already Thursday for some of you guys? Oh, I did not mean to go here. We're going to go down to the command center and do some advising. What's up, Viscachan? Thanks for joining. Yeah, free-to-play is going to be slower progress, but I was free-to-play in almost every game I played until pretty recently. So I definitely know that life. Just stick with it. I mean, mostly, you know, when you pay, you just like accelerate that progress a little bit. But as long as you're playing daily, like you can still definitely make good progress with free-to-play. You just have to be like a little more discerning on exactly what you spend your resources on, you know? But you can absolutely be successful. Looks like it's Wednesday for pretty much everyone in the chat here. Eldeweed says this is the first game they've stuck with every day since day 1. Nice. Yeah, dude. Big hype for the 6-month anniversary. And we're going to get that live stream, what is it, tomorrow? On the 21st Korean time, I think, right? So it'll be tomorrow. I'll definitely do a video with kind of like a recap and my thoughts on whatever the announcements are. Some of those last levels on the advising takes a long time. Takes so much experience. Okay, Rupee is actually super nice, but if your bucket list is just to like buy some luxury items, I think you need to reevaluate how you're living your life. Dang, she did not like my answer. Today we are going over the hard mode event in class, and we will be going over hard mode campaign and observing the beautiful physics of the mission pass Cherry Blossom noise costume. We'll also be doing a viewer account review. We tried and failed last time, but I think we're actually going to be able to do it today. Nice level up on Pepper. Pepper's just so likable. She's just like one of those really genuinely nice characters. Get that homework done. You know, leave the stream on in the background. We'll keep you company. To be honest, I am so glad I don't have homework anymore. I do not miss having homework. Man, I am not paying attention to my advising here. I think I've gotten like 50 on all of these, but 3? I mean, all of them but one. What is a spy's strong suit? Maintaining total secrecy. All right. We're back in form here. We got 100. Oh, so someone left a comment on my recent video where I did the waifu tier list, and they made a very valid point. So I ranked Alice as B tier, even though I know she's super popular, she's super cute, but my reasoning was that she's like not mentally all there, right? And that just feels wrong. Like, you're not gonna, you know, she's essentially like mentally challenged. She like has amnesia and like is a child. So I was like, all right, I'm ranking her low. But they made the valid point that that's the same thing with Modernia. And then I felt like I should have ranked Modernia lower, because I had her up there in the A tier. Oh my gosh, I got 50 points with Alice now. I'm doing so bad today. Sup, Malk? Thanks for joining. Wow, Folklang didn't like my answer either. This is a very bad day for advising. Poor Sugar. Someone put milk in her coffee, heaven forbid. Yeah, Kit Crow, exactly. And Godly pulled Ludmilla today. Congratulations. I would love to get Ludmilla. So today, when we're doing our polls with our tickets, the people that I would like to get the most are Ludmilla and Maxwell. She'll kiss us somewhere else. Okay. Can never be sure what Viper's gonna do. It might be exciting, or it might be scary, or maybe both. Getting closer on train progression. Yeah, the Ludmilla Sakura combo is strong. I definitely need Ludmilla to be able to do that. Okay, so we did our advising. Yeah, for those of you who weren't here right away, I ended up buying the mission pass. We have our beautiful noise here now. The top on that dress, or romper, it's probably a romper, not a dress, is... I don't know what's a good word for it. I was gonna say tasteful. It's tasteful, right? It's, you know, she's showing off what she's got, but not in like too crazy of a way. My daily gems here. Ooh, core dust. It's cultured, yeah. Yeah, Flip, sorry about the late stream. It's the day job. I wasn't able to get started until later. Yeah, Noise looks super good in both of her costumes. Ooh, more core dust.
또 찾아주십시오.
Core dust for days.
뭐 찾는 게 있나? 말만 해라.
우리 매장에 잘 왔어, 고객님.
슈퍼홀릭은 언제나 환영이야. 천천히 들려보자.
Alright, cleared out our shops. Okay, I think we can go to the event. When has Nikke ever had a bad track? Like, every song is so good. Alright, hard mode. Hard mode, in quotes. The less easy mode.
전투 시작하겠습니다.
These raptures barely even have time to hit the ground. Yeah, the story was good. It was pretty interesting. I think they've done a good job with pretty much all the stories so far. This one was definitely a darker tone. Much more serious than some of them have been.
너무 무서우니까 다 죽여야겠다.
The funny track is bad? I don't know which track you're talking about. Like what happens when that plays. I'm like sitting not in the middle of this chair and it's bugging me. There we go.
볼트와 나의 수민이라.
Also, I thought this event was cool because you could actually like make a big decision at the end. Spoiler alert if anybody hasn't beaten this. I think probably everybody's gone through the whole normal stages at this point, but like you can actually choose to like let the guy live or kill him. And I kind of thought it was going to be like just the illusion of choice, you know? Or like they just say like one sentence different or something and then like the same thing happens. But it's actually like a different outcome. So pretty cool. Some branching story paths.
치료하고 가보실까요? 쓰러지셨어요.
Mary's got more jiggles than I remembered. Yeah, there's been a mix of like serious and funny stories for sure. I think this was probably the most serious one.
내가 있으니 다들 걱정은 접어두거라.
Does anybody remember the no caller ID event? Like there wasn't a whole lot to it, to be honest, but I think it was just like really kind of like a soft open for other events, you know, just kind of like proof of concept. But I guess technically it was a pretty serious story too. Like you find out that like no one's alive anymore.
이겼네요. 지휘관은 어디 다치신 것 없나요?
Man, I really had to cough. Yeah, that event, like, the hard mode was extremely hard because, like, everyone's a brand new player. And so, like, if you weren't a mega whale, the difficulty was just crazy high. Alright, we'll buy this 100 gems worth of passes. Hello? Guess I should have just hit max instead of trying to buy this 3 times. Get some more tickets. Yeah, exactly. Test drive. I'm sure we'll see them in an event again. I think that Anise, Rappy, and Neon, you know, they're like the original main characters, so they'll make more appearances, I'm sure. I'm curious, what did you guys do at the end of the story? I'll do a poll here. Alright, we're gonna do this for Twitch viewers too. What did you do the event? Service error? What happened? Try this again. What? Okay, let's go to the next stage while I'm trying to do this poll. Alright, create a new poll. Try this again.
잘 부탁드릴게요. 재장전하고 갈게요. 불쌍해.
Interesting. For some reason, it's not letting me do the poll on Twitch. Alright, well, let's see if it works on YouTube.
내 사랑이야. 당신을 위해. 물러가라. 저 잘했나요? 자기야 봤어? 내가 전부 써죽인 거.
Okay, YouTube. You guys get the poll? I'll try this one more time on Twitch. Create a new poll.
총 많이 쓰면 내일 망가지는데.
Nope, Twitch really doesn't like it. That's weird. I'm not sure. Sorry, Twitch viewers. It's theoretically letting me place the poll, but every time I do, then it's like service error. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Looks like it's 50-50 over on YouTube.
이겼네요. 지휘관은 어디 다치신 곳 없나요?
The event that we're having right now, the License to Kill. The poll is about the current event. So when you get to the end of the story, you have a choice to make. Alright, the fact that my Twitch poll isn't working kind of concerns me though. I don't know what the deal with that is. Does my chat work over there? Yeah, chat totally works. I just sent a chat message. Try this one more time. Service error. Try again in a moment. I don't know. Twitch is broken. Yeah, let's see what the YouTube chat said. 'Cause I think that's kind of cool. Like, it's sort of a unique thing. Like, they've definitely never done that before, right? Where you could actually like kind of change the course of the story. Well, it's looking very even split. What's up, Pepsidon? Thanks for joining. Doing a poll right now to see what everybody did at the end of the current event. Unless you're on Twitch, I apologize to Twitch viewers. I don't know why it says service error every time I'm trying to do a poll right now. Yeah, the choice does matter. I mean, it doesn't like matter as in like you'll get different rewards or anything like that, but it actually changes the story. Outsiders event. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's true. It was very similar in tone, and was there a choice at the end of that? I can't even remember. What choice did we make at the end of the Outsider event? Ooh, okay. Final wrap up here because I beat the last stage of hard. Let's watch the story. We get the scene from our wallpaper. I'm a big fan of this. I kept it in my lobby for several days. Dang, her axes are all bloody. See, this is definitely a darker tone. Dang, feels. D is a good character. The heavyweight. Dryden, yes, I did see it. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's right. So I do remember this now. It was like the young, like, kid or whatever. That was a very similar choice. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. That was a very, very good storyline. Alright, before we buy everything in the shop... Yeah, people should definitely be saving for half anniversary. I mean, honestly, they should have been before. I was a bad influence with my pulling session for D, but do as I say, not as I do. All right, let's see what that poll is at. End the poll. Well, this is very split. 55% of you took him out. 44% of you let him go. How's that math work out? 55 and 44%? There wasn't like enough people voting for there to be like 1% of you doing something else. Not that there even was a third choice. Statistics just broke right now. But yeah, I ended up letting him go. For Twitch viewers out there, I'll count you guys as having let him go to even out the voting. We have like almost 50-50 then. Alright, we'll buy the last of the tickets. Then we'll get skill manuals. Some core dust. And these attacker manuals or consoles. And the pilgrim one. Oh, I still have more. Okay. Guess we'll grab Missilus next. Oh, I can pretty much clear this right now, actually. I don't really have to choose. Sure, even abnormal gets some love. Give power more power. Alright, let's use up the rest of these dossiers that I bought.
볼트야, 내 옆에서 떨어지지 말거라.
feel like this is a CEO does nothing wrong. I don't know if they're like, if you could go that far.
주사 맞을 시간이에요. 내 사랑이야. 당신은요.
Dryden's ready to drop some cash for the half-year anniversary. Hey, as long as it's within your budget, go for it. We'll see. I might spend a little bit of money too. I mean, particularly as a content creator, you know, I want to be able to like show everything for you guys. So we'll see. If there's something that I really need, then I probably will. Hopefully I can just build back up enough resources. Nice, he pulled Snow White out of the Pilgrim mold. Congratulations, that's awesome. That's how I got her. Welcome to the Snow White family. Drunken. Yes, I did. Oh no! Dryden bought the T9 manufacturer selector box. Got a new helmet for Scarlet. I mean, it's a powerful thing, you know? Like I've been very fortunate with RNG. Like I got so many pieces of Pilgrim gear just naturally. You know, the value was there. You also got a lot of gems and things, so you know, if you're like, you know, again, if it's in your budget, like that's not a bad purchase. Like that's definitely not something that you know, you'll regret having in the game for sure. And thank you for supporting the game, you know. I think this is an important thing for us all to remember. Whales keep the game going. And I think that like sometimes free-to-play players act like being free-to-play is somehow like morally superior or something. But whales are what keep these games going and allow people to be free-to-play. So, you know, no shame in spending on the game. You know, if it's in your budget, go for it. And if it helps you enjoy the game more, that's cool. And I keep like getting this tickle in the back of my throat. And I'm trying not to go into like coughing fits. I just have to mute myself all the time. You buy the mission passes too? Yeah, mission passes are great value, which is why I ended up buying this this Cherry Blossom one. I really wasn't planning on it. I was gonna skip this one because I don't buy every mission pass. But yeah, I just felt like I got really low on resources after trying to pull for D.
여기서 떨어지지 말거라. 쓰러지셨어요. 불쌍해. 탄을 채워요. 주사 맞을 시간이에요. 내 사랑이야. 당신의 운명.
Well, Mary gets wings? This isn't the first time I've used Mary, but I guess it's the first time I've really, like, paid attention to Mary.
자기야, 봤어? 내가 전부 써죽인 거.
Yeah. The double mission passes, that happens sometimes. I think they had double mission passes during Chainsaw Man, right?
지휘관은 위험한 거죠? 그럼 싸울래요.
Yeah, I mean, I try to, you know, stay pretty disciplined with it.
주사 맞을 시간이에요. 이제 안 아프시죠? 내 사랑이야. 당신의 운명. 여기 전부 쏟아놓을게.
I end up spending $160 on half anniversary. I mean, you know, it's strong whale territory there. I mean, I know there are people paying like thousands of dollars and stuff. But 160 is no small amount to be spending on a game. But hey, if there's a lot of really cool stuff in the anniversary, I could see it. Ooh, I finally used up all those passes. Am I getting the Viper skin? We'll see, we'll see. Alright, I think we might come back to this later tonight, but I think we're done with this for the moment. Let's get Simulation Room out of the way. See, this is highly debatable, right? I couldn't talk for a second there. These are all very subjective terms. I wouldn't, you know, I don't know. And then people add all these extra terms, right? You know, it's like, oh, are you free to play, light spender, minnow, dolphin, whale, space kraken? Like, it's totally relative to whatever, like, you know, how much money you have and what your budget is for gaming, I suppose. But the way I look at it is, if I'm spending more on the mobile game for the amount of time that I would play it compared to the money I would spend on like a AAA console game and the amount of time I would play that, like if I'm going above that, I consider that's whale. That's just kind of like my framework, but it's completely subjective, you know, it's just like how I think about it. I have completed a lot of the Lost Sector, yes. Although there is still some more I need to do. Maybe I'll try and come back at it. But I was stuck on one where I was too low of CP to keep going. Because I think there's 2 that I haven't done. Viper and Soda are definitely top tier waifus. I had them ranked very high on my tier list. The thing is, they already look great, which is kind of what I thought about Noise too. I wish they'd like spice up some of the characters that didn't already look amazing. Like that was my argument with Pepper, like we should get her a new costume. Outfit, skin, whatever we're calling it. forgot Leviathan and Megalodon. Yeah, you're right. Excuse me. I I don't have all of my whale terms. So what? So is after whale, is it Leviathan, and then above Leviathan is Megalodon, and then Space Kraken is on top, right? Like that's like the ultimate, I think. Oh, I think I've done all the cubes. Because I think there's only 6 cubes in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't done all the lost sectors, but I believe there's only 6 cubes. Wow, these buffs are garbage. But I guess we'll go with that.
나도 밖에 나가보고 싶은데. 애니과 나는 자매래. 한 번도 만난 적은 없지만. 열심히는 해보겠다.
Yeah, I was trying to get more people to vote for Snow White. I think she ended up in 6th or 7th place. So we showed up, but couldn't quite get Snow White a new costume. Hopefully she'll get a new skin eventually. Like, she looks badass already, but it would be really cool to see her in something a little spicier, something a little more casual. Yeah, Enoch as a playable Nikke would be super cool. I'm sure they'll release her eventually. But that's like a character that they're probably going to save for way down the road, you know? Or I'm sorry, not Enoch. I was thinking of I think they probably will still save Enoch for a while, and they will make her a playable character, but that's not who I was thinking of. Let's see, what do we do here? I guess we'll do critical damage. Sure, why not?
내가 있으니 다들 걱정은 접어두거라.
Pepper is just a strong unit, too. Like, Pepper's probably the best healer if you don't have Rapunzel. I've used her in Union raids, as well as on my Special Interception teams. Or, sorry, Special Arena teams. Enoch is the simulation girl.
희망을 잃지 않는 이상 우리는 지지 않아요.
Finally a good buff. So yeah, this is Enoch right here. I wouldn't be surprised if they save her for, you know, further down the road.
전투 끝나면 깨워줘.
가오가 함께하길.
I'm pretty sure Enoch is a Nikke. Because it's possible she's human, but I think she's a Nikke. One character you want to get is Nero. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Nero was on my list of top 5 most anticipated Nikkes. think I made that video like 2 weeks ago or something like that. She was number 4 on my list, I think.
전투에서도 쓸만하지 않습니까?
여기까지 왔구나. 대단해. 이건 인정.
Well, you don't see that ICU option very often. Just healed all Nikkes to 100%. Not that I need it. Yeah, so the judge is who I was originally thinking of when I first heard Enoch. And I think we'll eventually get to play as her as well, but I think they're going to save her for way down the road is what I was thinking. Like, wouldn't be surprised if she was like a, you know, a 2nd or 3rd anniversary character or something like that. Yeah, it would be cool if Shifty was like added as a permanent character, maybe one day. That event was so good. Like, big shout out to the Shift Up team for doing that April 1st event like they did. It was so good. That was by far the most impressive April Fool's event I've seen in any game. Alright, let's see if we have enough to skill up anyone. Do I have anything in my inventory? Oh, we got a high quality mold too. Okay, so maybe we'll do that later. And then what's our core dust looking like? So currently we have about 1,700. We get up to close to 4,000, 7,000. Oh, wait, 8, 9. Oh, okay. If we push a little more, we could almost get up to 10,000 core dust. So maybe I can level up. All right, but let's see if we can increase Anne's burst yet. Ah, not yet. Too bad, too bad. What about normal skills on Modernia? You can. Okay, yeah, we'll bring that up to 9. Getting close to maxing Modernia's normal skills, which honestly, like, this is overinvestment. Like, Modernia really doesn't need this, but I just want to. Let's check out noise.
내 노래를 듣는 사람들에게 좀 더 다가가고 싶어. 도와줄 거지?
So I don't know, like, which looks better? Like, in your guys' opinion. They both look super good. But, like, if this had been her original costume, I think this still could have totally been, like, an alternative one in the mission pass, and people would have been excited about it. Oh no, Viscaton, you missed the April Fool's event? That's very unfortunate. There wasn't really like a whole lot you actually got. Like, it's not like you missed getting stuff, but there was just like a really fun event where you actually got to play as Shifty, and just like a bunch of funny things happened. Yes, under is greater than over. I definitely agree. That's why Folkwang was like at the top of my S tier waifu list. Underboob is not to be underrated. That said, just kind of like overall, I kind of like this original one better. Like I like the lacing around her leg. Just the dress. But yeah, I hear you on that.
내 노래를 듣는 사람들에게 좀 더 다가가고
Folkwang is queen.
또 감독님이랑 훈련하고 싶어요. 그럼 더운 것도 이겨낼 수 있을 것 같아요. 아, 그건 아닌가?
Alright, so we got a slight bump up in skills. Let's collect our rewards here. Oh, we already completed all our weekly missions. Was not expecting that. Go to the outpost, see if there's anything we can collect here. I think some of our dispatches should be ready to come in. Folkwang is really hot. Alright, you get partial credit for that joke. We can upgrade our recycling room. Nice, increase the attacker level. That's definitely important. We're so close to being able to do it again. Not quite though. Recycling room upgrades are such a big boon to your account, because just like everyone getting powered up is pretty crazy. Yeah, if you've reached the end of Folkwang's story in the advising things or whatever, you finally get her supplements sorted out, and she doesn't sweat all the time anymore. Alright, we're so close to being able to collect that last bulletin board thing, but alright, I think we'll go do Interception. We want to get as strong as possible before we try and do the hard mode campaign. What do you think? Should we try and do hard mode campaign or do the account review first? I feel like we'll do the account review, then we'll do hard mode. Okay, well, let's take a quick stop in at Special Arena. Well, no, we might get better armor. Forget that. I'm all over the place. We'll go to Interception. Gotta optimize. Oh, nice, it's Blacksmith. That's an easy one.
당신의 운명
And Blacksmith was definitely a challenge at the beginning, because like he can take you out with those gunshots pretty easily, and you got to be really careful with taking cover. But then like once you are strong enough or you have enough healing that you don't need to worry about that, it's just like incredibly easy.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이 마음껏 날뛰어보구나. 당신의 운명
Honestly, I'm being a little sloppy with this though.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이
I could be playing better. I've gotten too lazy.
당신의 운명 빛으로 인도하소서.
And down he goes in a second. There we go. You'll get there, Drunken. Blacksmith will get easy. He's definitely one of the easier ones. The key thing, if you're not like strong enough yet, is having bursts that can clear those bombs up at the top right away, and then taking cover when he does that series of 3 gunshots. If you do those 2 things, you should be able to get to like tier 6 or 7, even if you don't have very good gear. And then when you get better gear, then obviously you'll just climb up higher and higher and be able to get that tier 9. Well, I didn't even notice. We didn't really get anything that good, did we? Oh my god, no bonus reward here either. Wow, okay, we were like really shafted on this one. They were not generous at all. No manufacturer gear. Only bonus 1 time. Very stingy, very stingy. Alright, who gets some upgraded gear? Yes, Sakura gets some upgraded gear. Oop. Sorry, I'm like messing with the cable over here. Who else? Wow, everybody else is like good. It's just these 3. I had these 3 SRs that were missing spots because I'm trying to just give them tier 9 only. Don't have enough for Mihara. Okay. Do I have a helmet? I do have a helmet. Okay. So I'm just missing a chest armor for Belorta and Mihara, and then everyone will be fully decked out. Oh, this also means I can probably... Oh, did I already finish Scarlet's helmet? Wow, I totally forgot that I did. Who am I leveling up here? Maybe... Oh, I think I need to level up Rapunzel's armor. Yeah, I was leveling up her arm. Once you're past the 160 wall, do you think it's a good idea to add a few Nikkes from the wish list? Yeah, I definitely would. I would say once you're past the 160 wall, just add whoever you like or whichever individual Nikkes you're like missing or think are strong. Like, don't sweat getting duplicates at that point, because you'll just get duplicates naturally from pulling on like the featured banners and molds and stuff like that. So, I mean, you probably want to keep, you know, the staples on your wish list, even if you have passed 160 wall. Like, when are you never going to use leader, Senti? You know, there's like certain units that like everyone's going to want on there, but otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Just put whoever you want on the wish list if you've passed 160. Yes, my Snow White has 2 pieces of overload gear. I'll show her in a second. Nice, we got Snow White's arms up to 3. Yeah, invest in leader skills, definitely. I think I have my leader at all 7s. Yeah. Yeah, there's my Snow White with her overload gear. Yeah, I'm not really planning to overload anything else right now. Just, you know, level the gear up to 5. And just kind of like wait to see what happens. Unless, if I get another like pilgrim, if I get a pilgrim attacker chest or legs, that's going to go straight on the Snow White. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of options for Mihara. I ranked her very high on my waifu tier list. And I got good rolls for Snow White, but it bothers me that I don't have the 3rd for each one. So every now and then I re-roll them just to like see if I can get a better result, but so far I have not. Yes, Modernia also has 2 pieces of overload gear, same as Snow White. Leader is so good. Like, honestly, everyone likes to talk about the flashy units like Scarlet and Snow White and Modernia and whatever, but like, Leader is just the most useful character in the game. Leader is kind of in a tier of her own. Kikro, Snow White is extremely good. Yeah, I told you I got good drops. I was very lucky with the special interception drops. 3 Pilgrim Attacker helmets. And then not only that, but like, I have 3 pieces of Pilgrim gear on Rapunzel. And then I think I have 3 pieces of Pilgrim gear on Noah as well. Yeah. So I've been like super fortunate with that. Lots of Pilgrim gear. What else am I doing here? Claim some rewards. Oh, I need to go to a special arena. That's what I was going to do next. Your leader is core 1. Same. I keep her on the wish list because I'm like, I don't know, why not? Like, I feel like I'm just always going to use leader. I think it's probably safe to take Drake off the wish list. Like, Drake is definitely strong, but I kind of see Drake as like a really good flex DPS. Like she's a really good like third burst 3, and then obviously she's very strong for the shotgun team. She kind of fits anywhere. She's good in most scenarios, but she's also not like the best unit and everything, because like, you know, probably your primary DPSs are going to be somebody else. Nice, leader on friend summons. That's a big win. Oh, I might have enough things for friend summons today too, I'm not sure. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, I dropped all the way to 7th. What is this? That is unacceptable. Alright, we'll see if we can take 4th. Nice, everyone's got strong Drakes. I think mine's only at LB2? Maybe she's at max left break, I'm not sure actually, now that I think about it. Alright, so this match I assumed we would lose. We actually did better than I expected. This is the sketchy one. We need to kill a couple people with this burst here. Ooh, okay, we did. I think we got it. Oh, they killed Senti though. Alright. And then I think we probably... I don't know. This is kind of 50-50 true. 50-52. We'll see. My Rapunzel just needs to be able to heal enough. Oh, we just have way more DPS than them. Okay. Not a problem at all. I expected them to survive a lot better because of that, like, Ludmilla with Biscuit. We just mowed them down. That was not even a contest. Yeah, I'm still missing Isabel. I would love to get Isabel. My CP is starting to get close enough that I might be able to start challenging for 3rd. I'm catching up a little bit. 1st and 2nd are just like way out there. Like, unless I just drop fat stacks for the next month, like, there's no way. It's not worth it. But our mega whales from Scarlet Guild over there. Finish up these rookie fights too. Yeah, it comes and goes. Like, generally I can take 4th back, but depending on how long it's been since I played, like, I'll drop down to 7th sometimes, but I'm usually, like, bouncing around in that range. I took 5th overall for last season. Oh, you reset Isabel's skills? Okay, Kambali, thanks for joining. Unfortunately, I don't know what your chat message means. But happy to have you on the stream.
우리 마이티 톨즈는
천지 만물을 벤다는
지금
이런
쏟아부을
것이
것입니다.
What Nikkes am I missing? Well, I'm missing Isabel and Heron. So those two pilgrims. And then I'm missing Ludmilla and Maxwell, which are the two that I want the most out of what I'm missing.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이
I'm missing Soda and D. And I think that's it. I tried to get D, but I could not get the D. Yeah, don't let those outpost things sit. It's free gems. Yo, I wasn't even paying attention. Like, I barely shot that time and already eliminated the team. Did I just select a really weak person? Like, that fight lasted half a second. Okay. So we have Tribe Tower left over, and then we have Hard Campaign. So, I think we will do the account review. Why don't I have more of my daily missions done? Is it just because Tribe Tower? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so this account review is going to be like, you know, kind of fluid. I'm just going to kind of go over the screenshots that were sent to me and, you know, kind of figuring out exactly how I want to do these account reviews live with you guys here on stream. Because like I said, it is something that I will probably want to do more in the future and probably add them maybe at the end of actual videos. So it'll be like a little bit experimental, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. And I think it'll be fun just to like take a look at someone's account and kind of go through where I think they might improve, or maybe just some things they are trying to flex, that kind of thing. So I am going to bring up a different screen here really quick. We'll hide the game for the moment. And no, I do not have soda, for the record. I wish. All right. Glasses time. Okay, so this account comes to us from Crimson Knight. This is a viewer's account, so thank you very much for sending in your account to be reviewed. Hopefully you enjoy this, or if you weren't able to join the stream right now, hopefully you just see this later on the VOD. If you guys are interested in getting your accounts reviewed, you need to send me a direct message on on Discord with screenshots of your account. I'll give you more details on that at the end of this one. Let's go ahead and go through it. So again, thank you so much to our viewer and member of my Discord, Crimson Knight, for sending in your account. We're going to take a look at what you've sent in for us. And before we actually get into analyzing what he has here, he says, that his favorite Nikkes are a 4-way tie between Brid, Maiden, Rupee. Oops, there goes my screen. His favorite Nikkes are a 4-way tie between Brid, Maiden, Rupee, and Noise, and he is a light spender. So I think this is probably going to be fairly representative of where a lot of players are at, particularly if you were a day 1 player. It looks like he has passed the 160 wall, so congratulations. It's a big milestone, and you're approaching level 200, so you are at 190 synchro level with Brid up there at 191. Very nice. Looks like you have some strong Nikkes here. You got Brid at core 1, and then Drake at core 2. Very nice. You went all in on Makima on the limited banner there, and you got her to max limit break. That's a brave thing to do on a limited banner, so very nice. I did that with power. Only picked up my 1 copy of Makima, though. You also got a max limit break on Winter Rupee, so that's pretty nice. I only got the 1 copy of her as well. I see you also bought that Noise mission pass that we just had. I can see her there in her new outfit. You got max limit break Emma, 2 stars on the Privity. Surprised you don't have her at max just because we all got that free one at the beginning. Although, surprisingly, it took me a long time to get her to max as well. I thought she'd be one of my first ones. Especially because when I re-rolled, I got a copy of her as my initial starting DPS. So, I don't know. RNG is strange sometimes. 2 core ups on Admi. Okay, so definitely you have the makings of possibly like that fast reload team. We'll talk more about those kind of things a little bit later. We got Maiden, Rupee, Sugar, Dola, Maxwell. Okay, definitely very solid top line there. You got Helm, also in her dress. Nice, big respect for that. And then you have Alice. Unfortunately, no limit breaks on Alice, but you do have a very good combo for a very strong Alice team there. And then you're also running Mary, Arya, Sakura, Sinking, Julia, and Yan, which are not as expected. I think they're less used units, but are totally usable. They do have some strong abilities. And you got the all-important leader there. I hope she's on your wish list because you only have the 1 limit right there, but at least you have her. Senti could use a little bit more love as well. You got Jackal, Miranda. Nice. You liberated Quincy. I definitely respect that. Quincy was my first liberation target, and I think she's quite a good unit. I think Guilty stole a lot of the attention that first batch, and Guilty is very, very strong. But Quincy is a very good unit, particularly if you don't have Rupee, which you do. But Quincy is a good burst too. So we'll go over to the second screenshot of his Nikkes here. We've also got Diesel there, Uni, Novel, okay, and Ludmilla. I'm surprised you're not syncing Ludmilla. So I think the first critique here, I would say, is probably drop Ludmilla in the synchro device. Vesti is also quite usable. You might want to consider syncing her. Yulha is decent as well, although it depends. Like, you're not trying to do Snow White, and you have some better options for her anyway, so you don't really need to worry about her. And then you have Folkwang. And Pepper. Okay. So here are some suggestions that I would say for putting in the synchro. Pepper is just a very solid unit. She's one of the best burst ones. She is the best healer in the game, I would say, aside from Rapunzel. And she does good damage as well. And she's got that 20-second cooldown. So I definitely put in Pepper. And then I would also definitely put in Ludmilla. And then I would consider Vesti and Folkwang. So the reason why is if we go back here to the other page, you don't have Sakura unless I missed her. But I would say Ludmilla is still worth syncing because of Special Arena. So I would definitely drop her in there. And then once you get Sakura, she's an extremely powerful combination to be able to push through the train. The reason why I would put Folkwang in the synchro is because you have Arya and you're already syncing her. And this is the makings of a very strong shield team that you can use in Union Raid. And this is someone that I was using against Nihilister in the last Union Raid. So combining Arya with Folkwang gives you very good survivability. So not only were they Nihilister's strong element, but just having that extra shielding allowed me to last a lot longer at those high levels of Nihilister where, only one of my teams can have leader to keep repairing the cover, right? And so that's just going to get destroyed at those high levels because Nihilister's attack is just so strong. But the combination of Arya and Folkwang give you a ton of survivability. It's a very strong combination, and then you can combine that with a healer like Pepper, and you'll have a lot of survivability. The other one that was really good for, like on the previous Union raids, we didn't have her in this last one, but Modernia. So you can survive through that laser blast because she's going to destroy your cover, right? So it's going to give you a whole extra round before you die. So that shield comp is very strong together. All right. I think that's all I can really say about your units here. Definitely have some very strong stuff. You're definitely showing off the fact that you're a big Brid fan. Brid is also very good against Modernia. So again, you have another really good combination there that you can use. Even on special interception, Brid is probably the person you're going to be killing Modernia with. So very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next screenshot. These are your cubes here. Now, this I'm surprised, honestly, to see that you only have 4 cubes. There are 6 in the game. It looks like you're missing the one that gives you, what is it? The one that gives you extra ammo capacity, and I can't remember the names of these. I can't remember which one else you're missing. But don't forget about those lost sectors. We were talking about this earlier on stream. Push through the lost sector levels because these cubes are super valuable. You want to have a cube on every one of your Nikkes on your squad. And you're definitely a high enough level. You're 190, so you can go get those cubes. So just, you probably haven't had time. I know Lost Sector is just like one of those things that it's like easy to forget about, but definitely get those. I see everything that you do have, though, is at least level 2. Very good. You have them fully equipped on everybody, and you're focusing on leveling up that Bastion Cube. Very nice. The Bastion Cube, oh, thank you, Levelin. Yes, it's Wingman and the Resilience Cube that are missing here. But yeah, the Bastion Cube is generally going to be the most important one. It's good for everybody, but particularly if you ever get Modernia, the increased ammunition is insane. But honestly, any strong DPS, it's very good on Scarlet as well. Although I'm currently using the reload speed on Scarlet because that's very good. I have some better uses for the Bastion Cube otherwise. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing here. Level up that Bastion Cube. Level 7 is the sweet spot. And yeah, don't forget about the Lost Sector and get the rest of them. All right, here you have a couple screenshots with some of your favorite Nikkes, and I asked for screenshots of any like standout equipment. So you're showing that you have a level 4 chest here for Brid. Very nice. I would probably recommend holding off on actually overloading this, unless, Brid is just your girl. So, you can go all in. I definitely see that, waifu over meta. I totally support that idea. But if you're going from a pure power standpoint, I'd probably just level this to 5 and then maybe hold off on actually overloading it. But looking good. And then you got Drake here, one of your other strongest units. You got 2 core ups on Drake. And then you have actually a Pilgrim Attacker chest. So this is, something that you're not going to be able to overload on Drake. But obviously leveling it up, it's going to have very high stats. It's good to have on Drake for now. And this is going to be fantastic once you finally pull one of those Pilgrims. So yeah, very good. I would recommend you probably save that chest for either Modernia or for Scarlet. Or if you're going to go all in, I mean, Snow White, she's definitely an option. And then, of course, you can have other ones you could potentially do, like Isabel or whatever, but I'd probably save it for one of the ones that I already mentioned there. Then we're seeing Makima here. You have 2 pieces of tier 9 gear on her. It looks like 1 abnormal arm guards there. Very nice, very nice. And then if you have enough crystals, knock yourself out on overloading things on her because there just really aren't really alternatives. Eventually, I'm sure we'll get some more abnormal units, but I wouldn't hold my breath. It might be a while. So again, if you have the extra crystals and Makima is someone you're using a lot, she's good for train, she's good for arena, use the overload gear. So looking good. So you did say you didn't have a whole lot of tier 9 gear. I think, let's go back here real quick. Let's look at your box because we want to get you more tier 9 gear, right? I think you definitely have a good shot at beating Modernia because you have Brid. And Brid is kind of like the poor man's no pilgrim way of taking out Modernia because you can hit that core with a ton of damage. And then again, you also have the shield units in Arya and Folkwang to survive if you couldn't beat the core. But honestly, you probably don't even need to worry about that on Special Interception, really only for Union Raid. So I would probably combine her with Leader and Rupee or possibly Novel, but Rupee is probably going to be better overall. And then you're probably going to use Drake as your other DPS. And then I would use Pepper for healing. So probably your best team there, is going to be like Brid, Drake, Leader, Pepper, Rupee. And then you should have pretty good results in taking out Special Interception Modernia like that. The other one that you're probably decently equipped to beat is Blacksmith because you have Privity to be able to clear the bombs. And then, again, you're going to use Leader. You're going to use Leader all the time. And then you'll want Pepper for healing again. And then kind of like whoever else you need to fill in there. Helm is also a good option for your second, third burst on Blacksmith because she can heal as well. Oh, it looks like someone in chat was just correcting me. There were Elysian gloves. I thought they were abnormal ones. My bad. What else would be good for comps? Now, here's the other thing. You have Limit Break 2 Maxwell, and you have Alice. Now, unfortunately, you don't have, super powered up Alice, but this is the makings of one of the strongest teams in the game. So you can use Alice, Maxwell, Privity, and then probably Leader and Rupee or Leader and Dola. Just kind of depends. You could even use Senti potentially there, depending on exactly what you need to do. Or even Dola, although doubling up Leader and Dola is not really necessary. But that is a very, very strong team because then you play on manual and then you can take out, all kinds of bosses. Which is another option you could do for Modernia. Honestly, I think Modernia is your easiest Special Interception boss based on what you have here in your account. Also, Gravedigger. Hopefully you're able to beat Gravedigger because you have Drake, Sugar, Leader, Rupee, and you could kind of put anyone else in there. Just whoever, another strong DPS. You could throw Maiden in there as another shotgun, and you could definitely take out Gravedigger that way as well. You probably won't be able to get to tier 9 because you're lacking a little bit of the gear, but as long as you're getting to 6 or 7, you can keep building that tier 9 collection. Sorry, my screen keeps going to sleep. So those are kind of my recommendations on usable units that you can use for team comps and start building up some more gear. Let's take a look at your actual items here. I do notice you're a bit short on core dust. So right now, I just bought a bunch of tickets to do extra runs in hard mode. I do the same thing. Keep farming that core dust because not only are you going to buy the core dust in the shop, but you're going to get the boxes of core dust every time you clear that stage. So I would go all in. You have a lot of gems, a healthy amount of gems. I know we're saving here for the 6-month anniversary. You got over 20,000, pretty good collection, but it's worth the few hundred gems or even 1,000 gems. The resources you get, the potential you are able to raise your level is just so good you need to go all in on these events. So I would definitely recommend doing that. You have a nice saved up stock there of rainbow tickets as well. So more things that you can use for the special anniversary. Also, you have some gold tickets. So, I mean, I feel like you have pretty good resources. Don't feel bad about spending a few gems. Just farm that core dust. All right, here is your wish list. This is another thing that I asked to get a screenshot for. Looks like you're keeping Brid on there because she's your girl. That makes sense. Got Privity on there. That's a good choice. Maiden, Helm, and Emma. These are pretty solid choices. I would say, Emma and Maiden are like flex slots you could potentially take off. Was there anyone else you were like close to limit breaking? Trying to think who else you have on here. I mean, I guess you're trying to get your max limit break on Maiden. I don't think you really need it though. The thing is, for Elysian, like the options are not like really critical. I think you have like the really important ones on there. So you're probably doing okay. And then Missless, Maxwell, very good. You got Adme, Senti, Leader, and Drake. So these are also very good choices. Adme, you could probably take off. There's a lot of good Missless units. And I'm trying to think who else would be good to put on there instead of Adme. Trying to think who's in Missless. Did you already have Senti on there? You probably already had Senti on there. One person from this wish list I think you should definitely add is Pepper. Don't underestimate how good Pepper is. I also think that instead of Adme, Laplace is a really good option. Because Laplace is going to make what's his name, Chatterbox, a lot easier, and she's just generally a good DPS. Power, I don't think you have her. She's kind of an alternative. You do have Vesti, who is also very good against Chatterbox, but either way, I would add Laplace. And then for your Tetra units, good. You got Sugar on there. You got Rupee, Volume. Noise, I mean, Noise is okay in Arena, and Noise is very good if you're actually able to dodge with the train, but I don't think you really need to worry about having her on your wish list, to be honest. Arya, yeah, you could keep building her up. Who else is good for Tetra? I mean, you have definitely the really important ones. Having Sugar, Rupee, and Volume are very good. I don't know. The two biggest things I would change here on your wish list overall is adding Pepper and Laplace. All right, taking a look at your academy. You're totally completed with that. Honestly, everyone should complete their academy as fast as possible. I just asked for screenshots of this because I thought there may be some newer players, and I wanted to make sure that no one was neglecting that. But good job, you've completed that. It's definitely the best investment. And then you have your recycling room, and you have very high levels on the recycling room. This is excellent. You're over 30 on a lot of these. You're in the high 20s. I think for your level, your Nikkes are at like 190. Good progress. So again, this is another thing you can buy more of in that event shop. I wouldn't spend too much currency in the normal shop buying this. I tend to prefer to buy molds, but if they're on sale, I'd keep picking these up. That's probably what you've been doing because you're pretty high levels on each of these. So I think that's probably all I have to say about the account. Looks like you're making very good progress, and I appreciate you sending it in. If you guys would like your accounts reviewed, all you have to do is send me screenshots of your account as DMs on Discord. There's a Discord link in every one of my videos. So go ahead and check that out. I will be doing more account reviews in the future. I haven't decided exactly on what format I want to do these in, if I'm going to keep doing them live on stream or if I will add them to videos, but we'll definitely do these in some form or another in the future. And yeah, I hope the account review was helpful and the rest of you guys enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and jump back into my game. We'll see, I might clip that for a video. It was kind of long though. Like I said, it was pretty freeform. And I wasn't really paying attention to chat either. Let's see if there was any interesting comments, if there was any big misses. Yeah, when I pulled out the glasses, you know it's going down, that's right. Gotta read all that tiny text in those screenshots. Yeah, unfortunately, Crimson was missing a lot of pilgrims. Just, you know, it's RNG. We'll get them eventually.
이렇게 아무 생각 없이 대기하고 있는 것도 나쁘진 않네.
Yeah, so I see there were several questions about people asking how they could get account reviews. Yeah, just hit me up on Discord. Core 2 add me good on Alice team. That's true, I didn't call that out. That's definitely an option. I see Levlin, yeah, you also suggested Laplace. Yeah, Noise is waifu. Yeah, Noise is not like... That's what I was saying, you could probably take her off the wish list, because you don't need to worry about her too much. Like, she's definitely usable, but she's not someone I'd be, like, specifically really trying to build. Alright, so I don't know if Crimson... if you're on the stream right now, let me know in chat. And I know everyone has, like, different names in every different platform, so I don't know if, like... You've already been talking in chat, but I'd be curious to know if you were able to catch that on stream. If not, I'll send you a DM just to make sure that you can watch it on the VOD later. Alright, so now I need to do the tower and then hit up hard mode. And then we will do some pulls. Hopefully my bad luck streak that has been killing me recently will be over. Tetra Tower. I don't know if I can pass anything here. I've been stuck on this boss for a while. Oh, what's up? I am your Crimson? Okay. Nice. Glad you're here. Yeah, hopefully that was valuable to you. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for sending in the screenshots. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun for me to review it. think we're just gonna take too much damage here. I don't have like any survivability with this team.
슬슬 끝내볼까? 모두 쏟아다가
이렇게 준비 중이야. 숨었다. 준비하고 다시.
We lost our burst 1. That is not good. I think it's game over. Like, if volume hadn't gone down, we might actually have a shot at this.
준비하고 다시. 숨었다. 이렇게 준비하고 다시. 준비 중이야. 숨었다. 이렇게. 준비하고 다시.
Dang, we are close.
준비하고 다시. 숨었다.
Maybe we'll make it. Because there's no more ads coming out, so maybe we've actually...
이렇게.
Look, we've been a long time without being able to burst, but maybe we'll get there.
준비하고 다시. 이렇게.
Nice.
의뢰 완료.
Alright, thanks for joining, Levlin. Go get some rest. Always great to have you. There's still people trying to get soda. Yeah. I skipped her banner, so I mean, I can't really complain.
그럼 몇 초 만에 끝내볼까?
I'm pretty sure we'll be able to pass this stage now that we got past that boss.
슬슬 끝내볼까? 자, 가다가
한방에 끝내주는 거야. 이렇게. 숨었다.
사업 방해 요인을 발견.
다 같이 완전해.
모두 쏟아 부어주자고.
신나게. 준비하고 다시.
Dang, we're taking more damage here than I would have expected, though.
밀어두지 마. 사업 방해 요인을 발견. 슬슬 끝내볼까? 지금이 바로 뛰어들 때야.
We're gonna get there? Yeah, we're gonna get there.
완벽한 무대였어.
I am. You got bad rolls on the initial start? Yeah, I mean, pilgrims aren't everything. Like, honestly, your account is pretty good. You know, I think as long as you kind of like, you know, if you can use the units you have in an efficient way to make good teams, I think you definitely have the capability to push through some more. Because you have a lot of strong, like you've got leader, which obviously that's like way ahead of some people already. Like, I feel really bad for people with no leader. And you building Brid is actually like really smart, considering that you don't have some of the pilgrims, because it allows you to actually kill Modernia. Good investment on Drake too. And you got Senti, Rupee, Dola. Like, you have, like, basically you're missing the Pilgrims. Like, Pilgrims would be a big jump for you. But overall, you're looking good.
이렇게 이렇게
I have not been paying attention to this fight at all. Are we losing? Wow, yeah, we're totally losing. We might have reached a CP wall at this point, but we'll retry it. I'll try playing on manual again.
밀어대주미. 어무를 부탁해.
And I think, you know, considering the lack of Pilgrims, Pepper will definitely be a big help. Because, like, the only real source of healing I saw was Helm, who's good in some situations, but Pepper will just be much more consistent healing all the time, as opposed to just every other burst, you know?
다들 얼굴 찡그리지 마세요. 준비하고 다시
Drop the beat. 편점을 쓸게요.
슬슬 끝내볼까? 야, 가다가.
한 방에 끝내주는 거야.
이렇게 이렇게
Oh, shoot. I thought I was shooting these bombs and completely missed them. Oh, it's these suicide guys that are killing us. Okay, you know what? Here, let's just retry. I didn't notice they were there. I'll try and target them, but we might just not be able to kill them fast enough.
멋진 모습 보여줄게.
Drop the beat.
편점을 쓸게요.
슬슬 끝내볼까? 야,
볼륨을
가다가.
높여봐.
이렇게 이렇게
I would caution people against too much Dorothy hype. Like, Dorothy is a cool character and she'll probably be strong, but we'll need to see for sure.
준비하고
Drop the beat.
편점을 쓸게요. 다 같이 완도를 간다.
한 방에
신나게
끝내주는 거야.
준비 중이야. 이렇게 이렇게
Drop the beat.
편점을 쓸게요. 슈퍼홀리 차.
Oh my god. These bombs.
준비 중이야. 준비하고 다시. 숨었다.
Yeah, I think we're just lacking DPS here. Might have finally reached the wall. We were able to push through more levels than I thought, though.
이렇게 이렇게
At least we made some progress. For gold pity, we'll take a look. I think I'm close to 400. I am surprised I'm getting this pop-up. I am not going to purchase that. Oh, you're a Fate Grand Order player? Okay, I used to be back in the day. Let me see how many tickets I have just to make sure. Yeah, 460. I was tempted to use one of those on D because it was like getting so frustrating, but gotta hold on to those. All right, let's take a look at Liberation before we get into the hard campaign. Refresh. Part of me regrets having finished Guilty before I changed over to Nihilister, but I don't know. In the end, I feel like it's probably the right move. Send 3 gifts. Okay. I don't think I didn't send any gifts today, have I? Who should we give a gift to? We're close to finishing Rupee. Maybe I'll just give her some gifts.
오빠, 루피가 진짜 사랑하는 거 알지? 이거 내 위시리스트에 있던 건데. 세상에, 고마워 오빠.
Rupee is a very appropriate one to give gifts to.
오빠, 나 지금 오빠가 한
She keeps calling me Oppa. Yeah, who knows when those collabs are coming. I wouldn't expect one real soon, though, because Chainsaw Man wasn't that long ago. And I mean, it depends from game to game, but I would expect maybe, like, 2 collabs a year, something like that. Alright, when we advise her tomorrow, we'll get Rupee up to max. And what was the other mission? Recruiting Nikkes? Yeah, the little mini games for the events were cool. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people complained about them, so I think they might be not doing those as much. Which is a shame, because I thought it was like just kind of like a fun little extra thing to do. Okay, yeah, we'll need to recruit. So we have some tickets for our normal banner here. And we can do a friend poll. Here, we'll do the friend poll before we do hard campaign, and then we'll do hard campaign. I feel like I keep saying we're gonna do hard campaign, and then I just like never do it. There's always like something else to do. All right, here we go. 10 times summon for friends. The power of friendship. The power of friendship is trash. I just got absolutely nothing here. Shonen anime lied to me. Okay. Collect our rewards. Oh, I still have more? What was this? Oh, complete 230 challenges. Nice. Some extra gems here. I'll take it. We've been doing some pretty good resource farming, honestly. Because, like, just since pulling from D, I was all the way down to 15,000. And even with refreshing Nihilister 3 times every day, I'm already over 17,000. So, we're building back up. Yeah, I mean, the Christmas event was just super impressive overall. I kind of liked the Laplace minigame. I know a lot of people complained about it though, and so I think that's why they're like, alright, I guess we won't do that. But I think it's kind of fun to have those extra little things that aren't, you know, just fighting like you normally would. Well, my neck just cracked like 10 times. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I did not end up getting D or Alice, Anthony. It was brutal. You Spoiler for my poll video. Oh, after the video? No. I tried for her once more on stream and still didn't get her. I think there's definitely going to be summer things. That's a safe assumption. Like every game does it. And yeah, I'm sure Nikke will. It would be cool if we get some actual summer units, but like there will probably be summer skins too. And what is my game doing here? Did it just like freeze? It's really thinking. This is it, guys. This is where the stream ends. Just lost connection. Strange. Here, hold up. Let's see if we can change something real quick. Wow, no, it's just like totally stuck here. All right, I'm going to restart the game. There's a lot of hype for Dorothy. I'm a big fan of Dorothy too. I almost put her on my list for top 5 anticipated Nikkes. Yo, summer soda skin. That would go hard. Three units. I think summer would, or soda would be one of them. This is also a good opportunity to see another side of Snow White. So I'm going to go 3 summer units. We'll say Snow White, Soda, and who else? Let's see. I kind of want to say Pepper. Maybe not. We could probably do something else for Pepper, because they'd probably just like put her in like a one piece or something. All right, Soda, Snow White, and Rupee. Yeah. Those are my 3 summer units. You'd vote for Scarlet? That's a reasonable ask. Okay, let's try and get back into campaign. Hopefully my game doesn't just freeze again or whatever happened the last time. It didn't even really freeze. It was just like sitting there loading forever. I almost said volume, but then again I was like, well, volume already looks like super good. But I could see volume.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이
Nice.
역시 돈으로 찍어 누르는 게 최고야.
Do I think event mission passes or season mission passes are more worth? I think they're both worth it. Honestly. Probably the season ones maybe slightly more. But I'd say they're both worth it. Is there a summer neon? I don't know, is there? Yo, a summer Anise skin would be nice. It's just, I feel like they'll probably eventually just do SSR versions of Anise, Rappy, and Neon. And so we probably won't see skins of them, I'm guessing. Good noon, Neural. Where are you at? Where is it noon? Nice. You're getting through that chapter 20. Very nice. Summer Mary would probably be pretty good. Like, I almost said Summer Pepper. Like, either one, honestly. Helm would be a good one, but again, like, Helm already has a skin that looks super good, so that's why I wouldn't have picked her, but it would make sense because her whole storyline is about, like, trying on a swimsuit, so, I mean, that is a thing. Yeah, Rappy's gonna be an SSR. We're not gonna get a skin for her. You know, I do think I remember seeing some kind of picture of Neon. I think you're right. But also, like, you know, take all that stuff with a grain of salt. Like, who knows how and when any of that will actually happen, you know? How many relics am I missing? 2? Ooh, there's one. I'm guessing that's all of them until I get to the boss area. But I need to be thorough, because you never know. Discount? +18 version, that's definitely an April Fool's. we can all keep hoping. But yeah, I don't see that happening. We're almost there. Yeah, we got this, we got this. These stages are just such hard DPS checks. Like, if you don't have enough damage, there's just no way.
하루에 일주하는 이상
Yes, I am playing on
지지
mobile.
않아요.
And some people mod the game. That's a thing. If there's, if you're really interested in that.
볼트야, 가자꾸나. 지금 가고 있어. 지금 가고 있어. 지금 가고 있어. 볼트야, 가자꾸나.
갑니다. 간다고. 갑니다.
Wow, look, you can see like a
간다고.
old submarine out there.
저기로 가야 돼요?
갑니다. 간다고.
All right, we'll see if we can beat this guy. Then we'll get into the boss area.
가봄새. 가오가 함께하길.
Summer Soda Volume and Drake. Would not have picked Drake, but hey. Drake's got some fans out there.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이.
I think we all want a summer soda. Like, soda already looks amazing. Could look even more amazing in a summer skin. Oh, those raptures that send out like that beam that stuns you. Those are very, very annoying, yeah.
당신의 운명. 가져갈게요. 마음껏 날 뛰어보게나. 기도력이 떨어졌어요.
Oh no, Modernia went down. That is not good.
기도력이 떨어졌어요. 모두 무너지지 않기를. 모두 이곳은 완전한 세계.
머니건 준비 완료.
당신은 신뢰할
깜깜을 쓸게요.
천지 만물을 벤다는 다들 이런 것이 마음껏 날 뛰어보게나.
Rapunzel is so clutch. Like, just like that, we are right back in the game.
기도력이 떨어졌어요. 막도하겠네. 기도력이 떨어졌어요.
가자꾸나. 아우, 깜깜을 쓸게요.
당신의 운명. 다들
Gotcha.
마음껏 날 뛰어보게나.
Just had to switch to manual for a second there.
역시 돈으로 찍어 누르는 게 최고야.
You use Shifty against those raptures? Yeah, dude, that is a huge waste of the burst if that happened, for sure.
저기로 가야
Alright, I'm gonna try and find the relic first, and then maybe we'll go back to that EX stage. Right? Summer skin for Snow White? So good. Yeah.
지금 가고 있어.
Shifty was like simultaneously OP and terrible at the same time.
가봄새.
저기로 가야 돼요.
A lot of fun to use.
지금 가고 있어.
가봄새.
Oop, there it is. Alright, let's see what this EX stage is.
전투 시작.
Gotta plug something in real quick. I have no idea who this boss is. Armstrong. Can't think who that is. Okay. Weak to water. Well, we'll just try this team and see how it goes, and then adjust if needed. No, that's the thing. Snow White doesn't always have to be in the winter, right? She's got to go hit the beach one of these days.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이 한 방에 끝내주는 거야. 가졌구나. 아우. 머니건 손땀을 쏠게요. 슈퍼홀 당신의 운명.
Okay, this EX stage has been ridiculously easy. Okay. That's probably the easiest EX stage I've done in a while. Yes, I'm on hard mode.
이제 한잔 하러 갈 텐가?
Yeah, Anderson is pretty interesting. Also, I can't think. What is her name right now? The girl in Eden. She has like the earpiece. She's very interesting. She might be one of my favorites. Anderson is pretty cool too. I mean, yeah, a mechanical arm. Snow White could still look good. Got max limit break on Maxwell. Nice. I'm really hoping to pull Maxwell tonight. So when I do these pulls at the end of the stream, Maxwell is the thing that I'm hoping for the most. I can't believe I don't have her yet. And she would be so good for my Snow White team. And she's really good for Alice. Yeah, Cecil, I think is her name. That's the unit I was trying to think of. She's probably one of my favorite NPCs. Yes. Into being stepped on? Okay, I mean, hey. I'm not here to kink shame.
이것들을 되면 되는 건가?
지금 가고 있어. 내가 있으니 다들 걱정은 접어두거라.
Snow White might have to turn on the high beams.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이 한 방에 끝내주는 거야. 모두 무너지지 않게. 기도력이 떨어졌어요.
I am starting to get super hungry. Might have to end the stream at some point just because I'm like starving to death. But we're gonna keep going through hard campaign as far as we can. If we could beat this chapter, that would be pretty cool. I was not expecting to actually make it as far as we've gotten already.
희망을 잃지 않는 이상 우리는 지지 않아요. 지금 다들 준비해 주세요. 저기로 가야 돼요?
Where are you guys at for hard mode campaign anyway? I'm not sure if like I've been lagging on it or if I'm like at a decent progression for it.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이 모두 무너지지 않기를. 기도력이 떨어졌어요.
To be honest, the only stages so far that have been like somewhat difficult, where I needed to be like playing on manual, was those ones where I needed to control the area. Like since then, I've kind of been like half playing on manual, but it hasn't even like really been a need. So we might be able to beat the boss. I don't know. I have a feeling the boss is going to be like a big power spike.
다 잘 된 거죠? 지휘관 멋져요.
Rapunzel is so good, yeah. I've said this so many times. Rapunzel is low-key probably like the second best character in the game. The first being leader, of course. Hard mode 5.5, chapter 5. Okay, alright. Chapter 2 or 3. Alright, well here we go for the boss of hard mode stage 7. Chapter 7, I mean. Who is the boss? Unknown? Okay. Well, we'll just go in and see how the fight goes. Yeah, Tower is pretty crazy. I mean, Tower is definitely meant to be, like, a long-term, like, endgame grind, you know? Oh, it's Modernia! I completely forgot about this. Okay. Hope I have enough DPS to break this core.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이 한방에 끝내주는 거야. 그곳은 완전한 세계.
Ooh, Rupee went down, but look at that. Rapunzel again, coming in clutch. Brought her right back. Stop shooting the wing, guys.
천지 만물을 벤다는 이런 것이 마음껏 날뛰어보게나. 목숨을 건져도 며칠뿐이겠지.
Oh my gosh, we just destroyed the wing. That is not at all
당신의 운명 찾아갈게요.
what I would have wanted to happen. I would say this is definitely a step up in difficulty from Special Interception. Oof. Big oof.
천지 만물을 벤다는 우리 모두를 빛으로 인도하소서. 다들 조금만 버텨주게. 그곳은 완전한 세계. 손톱을 쓸게요. 슈퍼홀리.
We're just gonna run out of time. We need more DPS. And we lost leader. This is over. We'll do as much as we can. We were pretty down on CP. I think we might be taking the debuff. Oh no, what a time to reload. Mission failed. Oops. Alright, well I have to say I was not expecting to fight Modernia there. Yeah, Modernia versus Modernia. I mean, honestly, this was harder than Special Interception, definitely. I can easily beat the Special Interception with my current squad. Yeah, Rapunzel. So good, so good. Over 200 bars on her. It was pretty nuts. That was like so much health. Let's see, how far down on CP are we? Ooh, yeah. We're like 3,000. That's kind of a lot. Or not 3,000, 30,000, I mean. It might just be impossible, but I don't know. Let me see. What are some alternatives? Would this team be worth it? Having Modernia was so good, and that we're definitely taking the debuff because we're so down on CP. I think we just have to level up a little more before I can beat that. Because there was like 70 health bars when I died, so... Alright. That was a good run, though. We got all the way to the boss. I feel good about that. Let's go collect our gems from our relics that we unlocked. Oh, dude. Hard mode Nihilister? Yeah, that's... I'm gonna need a lot more power before I can beat that. Collect our dispatch stuff and our gems from our track. Game's gonna think again. Yeah, thanks. Good luck to everybody. More stuff in the infrastructure core, really? Nice. Give me a long time till I get more of those, I guess, but I'll take my high quality molds. Wait, didn't I unlock some music tracks? There should be like stuff in here, right? I'm not getting an alert for it. I guess. Didn't I find 2 more tracks? Interesting. There's no gems for them? Huh. Okay. I swear usually you get something for that. Alright, well, let's collect our last liberation points. Yo, the story episodes with Nihilister are so interesting. Have to tap the eyeball. Like, I wasn't sure how that was gonna go, and like Nihilister was such a badass character, I was kind of worried they'd ruin it by making it like cheesy or not make sense or drag it out. But they've actually done a really good job with all these encounters you're having with her through this liberation process. It makes a lot of sense, and it's been pretty cool. They're really keeping the tension high. You can't believe I managed to beat chapter 20? I put out a guide video, so if you need help, honestly, you need a lot of DPS though, and you need to memorize her attack patterns. When I beat chapter 20, I was at 133. And I'm currently, what? 147. So I've come quite a long ways since then, or 148. This is the squad that I beat her with. Alright guys, we're going to do some polls. I have both molds, I have a bunch of tickets, but I'm going to take a quick break, maybe grab a snack really quick. So I will see you guys back here in just a second, where hopefully we don't have more pain and suffering like we did on my last poll video.
이렇게 아무 생각 없이 대기하고 있는 것도 나쁘진 않네. 이렇게 아무 생각 없이 대기하고 있는 것도 나쁘진 않네.
Alright, we are back. I got some Easter candy. Candy-coated chocolate eggs.
이렇게 아무 생각 없이
We're ready to do some polls.
나쁘진 않네.
How's my CP that high? A lot of good gear. Alright. So we're not pulling for D at all. I'm not like using my gems. So we're just gonna have to like let her pass. We're not pulling for Alice either. I'd like to, but, you know, we'll get more of her eventually. What we are going to do is use these tickets. So here's my wish list. Like I said, my biggest target right now is Maxwell. And then second biggest target is Ludmilla. So those are Yeah, these are the 4 that I'm missing. So Maxwell, Ludmilla, Soda, and Biscuit. And then of course Isabel and who else did I say I'm missing? The other pilgrim. Isabel, Heron, that's right. But of course we can't put them on the wish list. Alright, but I would be super stoked if we got Maxwell. Blue Banner is alive. Alright, here we go. It's thinking. Alright. Orange Spark. Yes! Lucky Easter candy.
솔저 올. 지금부터 합류합니다.
뭐든 맡겨만
The
줘.
power of chocolate. Elysian. Okay.
최강은 그냥 만들어지는 게 아니야.
Yunhua. Well, at least it was an SSR.
좋았어, 아저씨.
Oh, I actually didn't have Yunhua. Okay. Well, that's cool. I totally forgot that I didn't have her. I don't think she's the greatest, but let's take a look. Stat details. I really like her design. So after firing the last round, charge damage and charge speed goes up. That seems good. Firing the last bullet, defense goes down for the target. That also seems pretty good. Affects 10 enemies with the highest attack. There's a percentage of attack damage and their defense down. And crit rate goes up. Yunhua actually looks pretty strong, if I'm honest. Now, the thing is, she's a burst... Oh no, she's burst 2. I feel like her biggest problem is her 5 head. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like her biggest problem is that burst 2 is just so good. Like, you already have Rupee, Dola, Guilty, Senti. Who else am I thinking of? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Rupee, Dola, Guilty, Senti. I mean, that's already enough. Like, those are extremely good burst 2s. Or what is her cooldown? 20 seconds, yeah. Novel is also pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. She actually seems like a decently strong unit. I feel like she's just not quite as good as some of the other options, but I could see she could totally be usable. Because like she could potentially be good on an Alice team, but Novel is probably better on that team if you have her. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty decent character. I was kind of under the impression she was just like kind of garbage, but pretty decent skill set. That said, I'm gonna revise the wish list. I guess that's why I still had her on there, because I was still missing her. So I don't really feel a need to build more of her. So I could put Polly on. Yeah, I think I'll put Polly on. Okay. Let's do it again.
그거 알아? 고통과 쾌락은
We couldn't get 2 in a row.
반가워. 잘 부탁해. 화력의 전
잘 부탁드려. 명령. 솔저 올. 잘.
초. 얌생
솔저 이글.
참전합니다.
Summer Anise, though. I forget who said it in chat, but Summer Anise would look pretty great. But I think we will just get
걱정 마.
an SSR version of her eventually. And for sure, we're getting SSR Rappy, right? Like Red Hood is almost a guaranteed thing. Alright, here we go. 10 more tickets. I don't know who I'm praying to, but come on. Ah, I missed. I missed my first swipe. That's why this didn't go well.
그거 알아? 고통과 쾌락은
Also, if you guys saw my tier list that just went out, my newest video, I feel like Soldier FA is underrated.
솔저 팔콘입니다.
She's actually pretty cute.
부탁드립니다.
You know what? I've never looked at the skills for these characters. So, you know what? Just out of curiosity, I've literally never looked at the rare skills. There's a 10% chance, I can't even talk. A 10% chance of activating when attacked. Affects self. Defense goes up. Not good. Affects self. Recovers 20% of attack damages HP. That's not bad. And then her burst, max HP goes up for 10 seconds. Okay, those are pretty garbage skills. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, SSR Mihara. I hope. Alright, here we go. Our last 10 pull. Oh, it's purple. Oh. Alright, well this wasn't a total waste. At least we got our new unit. We got Yunhua. Could be worse. Maybe we'll save the mold. We did a bunch of ticket pulls. I think we'll save the mold.
내 노래를
Alright.
듣는 사람들에게
Oh, I have messages? Oh, from Yunhua.
도와줄 거지.
Okay, well I'll read those after stream. Alright, well thanks for hanging out, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'm going to be putting out another new video either either tomorrow or the next day. So keep an eye out for that if you haven't already. I definitely appreciate the subscriptions, but it's always great hanging out with you guys here on stream, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. We made some good progress. I hope you guys are making good progress as well. It is too late. I can't talk anymore. And I'll definitely have a video out on a recap for the live stream and my thoughts about all the announcements. So have a good night or a morning wherever you guys are, and I'll